What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another gold making video. So in today's video we have a new zone, and if you've been watching my channel recently, you've noticed that I've made a lot of videos on removed items that's now back in the game, items that Blizzard took out with Cataclysm, but now they have been re-implemented to the game, and a lot of them have a unique appearance, so they should be relatively easy to sell to collectors. However, keep in mind that as all of these videos, we're still dealing with transmog items, and transmog items in general takes a while to sell, which is why it's so important to have like a big variety of a lot of different transmog items if you want to start getting daily steady sales. But in today's episode, we are going to Hillspread Foothills, and there's quite a few items that's back in the game in this zone. And all of these items and all the other items that's confirmed that is back in the game and dropping is, of course, in the 0 to 10 million gold guide. So if you have the book, make sure to check out the spreadsheets. If you don't have the gold guide, you can grab it for 50% off using the discount code DRAGONFLIGHT, and you'll find it linked down below in the description. So the first location is alongside the beach right here, and you can see with my ATT in the bottom right corner, like it shows the rare items of interest that can drop from these mobs specifically. And the PoE item that we are after is this one right here, the Flesh Piercer. Now, this one is the same model as another item, which is a Stone Splinter Dagger, which is also an item that was once removed from the game. So it's a relatively decent item by all means. So I would definitely go out, farm this one. It's also one of those items that isn't too hard to get, as the drop chance is relatively decent on it. So even if you're doing it solo, you shouldn't have any worries getting it. Now, there's two items from these ghosts right above the beach where you can get the dagger. Now, there's been a lot of people confirming that these are back. I haven't tested this far myself, but I figured since I'm doing this zone, I might as well mention it. And these ghosts can drop two different items. It's Humbert's helmet and also Humbert's pants. Now, these do share appearance, like the legs and also the headpiece. So they're definitely going to sell slower than some of the other items. But there's a bunch of transmog items in the game that has shared appearances, and they still sell, even though the item you have is listed for 20,000 gold, and there's an item with the same appearance for 20 gold. For some reason, people do still buy them. So it's up to you if you want to spend your time getting items that isn't unique, pretty much. Now, the next location is also right next to the other spots that we've looked at. It's at this farm right here, and this is a very popular farm for the battle pet, the black tabby cat. But now, on top of getting the black tabby cat, which we did get ourselves a couple of them, while farming for this item right here, the Mud Snout Bracers. So another item to get, and all of these items so far are like all caught up in this like southeast corner right here. But yeah, now we're going to move over to the next farms on the list in this zone. And keep in mind, like, as I said in the beginning of the video, if you want to make serious gold with the transmog, with these removed items, it's not enough to just farm like 20 items, throw them on the auction house, expect to make hundreds of thousands of gold because the market value is really high on a lot of them. You're still dealing with transmog items. And when you see people like me get a bunch of sales from transmog items, it's because we have literally thousands of different transmog items. I'm currently on this realm posting 3,000 different transmog items. So I have so many. Even if I do get undercuts, there's always going to be some items that I'm not getting undercut on and that I will sell eventually. Now, the next mob and item we want to get is we want to kill these Crush Ridge Mauler mobs right here. And they can drop, as you can see in the bottom right corner, the Sickle Axe. Tested this lots on the PTR, but it was believed to drop from mobs further to the castle right here. But it does hyper-respawn these Mauler guys, so there's no need to run any further than like down here. Because here you have the Enforcer and Mage mob, so it's literally just up this path right here, and then down this path right here is to hyper spawn the Demoler mob. So you want to kill all Demoler and also all the mages in the area in order to spawn it. And the weapon is actually a blue weapon. It's this one right here. And it does have one appearance, which is the greater sights, but still, it's a blue weapon, and weapons in general, they tend to do well. This one was slightly harder to get. We did it in a 5-man. Everyone got axe. Even some people got multiple axes, but we hyper-responded as a 5-man. It's, of course, RNG, but expect to spend some more time getting that one compared to some of the other ones. Now, the next location is actually Horde specific. So you want to kill all the mobs that are called Dalaran around the Dalaran crater, because you have the Dalaran summoner mobs, which drops the summoner's wand right here. This one, which shares appearance with one item. Now, that's one of the items. The other item is the copper cloth gloves that drops from the Dalaran worker mobs. And they are also like standing in these buildings beating with their hammers. But as an alliance, you will not be able to farm those mobs. So if you have a Horde toon, you'll be able to farm everything. If you play Horde, that's in this video. If you play Alliance, you will not be able to kill those mobs, as they will be friendly to you. You can, however, group up with a Horde, and the Horde can kill the Alliance mob, and you as an Alliance can also loot the Alliance mobs. It's kind of weird how that works. Now, the next one is, and the last one is, it's tough to get. I haven't been able to get it myself. We haven't spent that much time on it because they do not hyper respawn. And right here, you have the Shadow Mages around the camp. But there's also spy mobs, as you can see. There was one right on top of me right here. And it drops, as you can see in the bottom right corner, the Cloaked Hood and also the pattern for the Black Silk Pack. Now, the issue with these is not the fact that they are stealth fit. Like, we're high level, so it's relatively easy to understand where they spawn, where they will respawn, and it's very easy to see them. But they don't hyper spawn. So you have a couple of these camps up right here, all the way north in the zone. And there's going to be spy mobs at all of these camps, but they do not hyper spawn. And once you've cleared out all of these camps with the mobs at it, you can also go up to the town, Strand Brad, and there's going to be spy mobs in this town as well. But even if you kill absolutely everything inside every single house, they will not hyper spawn. So you're actually going to have to wait for the mobs to respawn before you can farm it again. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. The issue with these new, very popular gold farms is that people like myself invite 4 people, so we run around in a 5-man group, we hyper spawn the shit out of everything, and we get so many items, and people, they get impatient, and they just basically drop the prices down, because they have 7 of it, and they're panicking. Why isn't it selling? Now, if you have something like this, where you get really no benefit of being in a group, there's gonna be way less items on the auction house, and hopefully, and usually the prices are more stable as well. So, with that being said, that was pretty much it of the items, at least that I know can drop in the zone. This is not including rare elites. None of the zones that I've been through, I've mentioned any of the rare elites, because I've been so focused on stuff that you can just constantly farm on regular mobs. But yeah, got plenty of more videos coming, not only related to removed items, transmog items, but other ways of making gold as well. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're interested in that. And yeah, don't forget to check out the 0 to 10 million gold guide. If you already have that and you like it, you're definitely going to like your stay on the VIP Discord, but that's also down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.